only Titan event in Cancun. We're going to walk through and you're going to see some really incredible people, find out what's been going on here, some big announcements, lots of surprises, and here we go. So, Justin, come talk to me about what's been going on in our big announcement of the Titan 2.0 PPC challenge that is going to be happening. And if you guys go to titaninvite.com/PPC challenge, you're going to get involved with that. So, Justin, talk to me. What has been going on the last couple of days?
All right, so yesterday we set up the conversation, got people fancy. All right, so yesterday we set up the conversation, talked to people about how to identify what their product type is. And the reason this was so important is because today all we talked about was PPC all day long. I think we did it in record timing, but your product type dictates the strategy that you should be deploying in PPC. There's no more of this one size fits all approach. And so what we did today with all of our members that are here in Cancun, sup Dan?
Yep.
As we walk them through the structure. Okay, if you have this product type, your structure is this. If you have this product type, your structure is that. So we went through all three of those product types to figure out, okay, you should be over here doing this thing, you should be doing that thing over here. And what this allows us to do, and what the epiphany was in the room, is that if you structure your campaigns properly so that reading the data is easier, maintenance is really simple. It becomes 3 steps depending on if it's a discovery campaign versus if it's a ranking campaign. And that's all you have to do. You don't have to overcomplicate it, deploy all these different match types, ad targets, all those things. Keep it simple. And what we've been able to do and help people understand, if you keep things simple and a short, simple structure, you don't need thousands of campaigns. You need ones that convert at a high level. And all you have to do is eliminate anything that's not converting and adjusting that by placement, super important. And then finally, dealing with the wasted ad spend issue that most sellers have.
I love that. Okay, sorry.
And look who it is.
Mr. Brain himself. Okay, Justin, that is so cool. So briefly, we're going to talk. Hey, Brendan, been nailing it on stage, nailing it. Look, I wanted you to he just recapped everything, but in that 5-day challenge, you're going to take what took hundreds of SKUs, months and months. I mean, like how much preparation. This is not the same PPC, guys, that you heard about recently last year that anyone else is doing. What's the difference between what we're doing here and what's been going on before it?
Yeah, so we've been working over the last year or so to really understand. We've gone over tens of thousands of SKUs and millions and millions of dollars of revenue and ad spend. And we've really refined it down to the less is more approach. Obviously, Justin recapped all the profit first and all the good buzzwords for this. But really, it's hard to make something very complex simple. And what we've done is we spent the last 6 to 12 months really refining it to get it down to the most simple process available to go through and target everything that you need, take a less is more approach, and really understand how to get profitable, not just scale for vanity, but get some sanity out of your business, and on a per product basis as well.
Love it. Thank you, Brendan. Okay, now let's walk around. Let's see who we can find. There's like people walking everywhere. What's up, guys? All right, let's see. Oh. Hold on one second. Hello, Mr. King. Here's the microphone.
Hey.
All right,
How are
so
you?
we've got Kevin, who has been our special guest here at the Titan event. I've known Kevin for years and years. You've been and spoken at pretty much every event there is around the world. You host the $1 Billion Seller Summit. It's the first time at a Titan event, though.
It is.
And recap for me what's been going on the last couple days.
I want to say thanks for inviting me to come here and inside your world and get to see it firsthand. And I'm very impressed. The way you guys are doing things is totally different than anything out there. It's hard to explain, I guess, from looking in from the outside. You kind of get an idea, but once you get inside, the way you organize everything, the way you're taking care of everybody. I mean, I saw you today. Someone was standing around confused, and you're like, "Excuse me, how can I help you? What do you need? Let me guide you." It was like, it's not just that; it's the training. You get some very interesting ways you're doing things. You're taking care of everybody, so it's a very interesting. It's very good. I mean, there's nothing else like it in the space, and it's really, really good.
I love that. So, as an advanced seller like yourself, and then the fact that you work with a lot of advanced sellers, how does Titan apply and everything that we've been talking about for more of the advanced guys?
Yeah, some people might think that Titan's just for beginners or people just getting started, and there is a track for that, and they take care of those people that are just getting started. But there's a lot of people here doing 7-8 figures, and it's advanced. Some of the stuff that Justin and the guys were talking about today is next level stuff. So this is not just for beginners. Titan is for people all level. I think someone here's got like 27 brands or something like that, something crazy. I mean, so this is Titans for all levels. You have you have the groups, like was it 1 through 4 or something like that?
Yeah.
So you break everybody out, so you're with similar people, and you aspire to go up to the next group, and so it's very well organized. It's very, very good.
Love that. And then a nugget from the stuff that you've been picking up since you've been here.
Oh, just the emphasizing the numbers. I mean, some of the CM1, CM2, CM3 stuff. And yesterday, especially when they're going through like reverse engineer this backwards, and then Scott showing you what is your number to exit. What going into this with a plan and saying what's my goal here and what's my FU number that I need to exit this business, and working backwards from that, and then you guys showing them all the math and all the techniques and all the tools that actually get to that point. So you have a very concrete goal and a very clear path ahead to really change your life with doing it the Titan way.
Love that. Thank you. And how do they find you, find everything that you do, connect with your newsletter?
Yeah, sure. $billiondollarsellers.com. It's a free newsletter. It comes out every Monday and Thursday. $billiondollarsellers.com. It's not a promotional newsletter. This is actionable tactics and stuff that you can actually use to really help you in your business. Totally free.
Love that. Thanks so much,
Thanks,
Kevin.
Athena.
You're amazing. Okay, so let's walk around here. Let's see. Okay, I got so many people around here that are just so much fun, but here's, come here, James. Hi, James.
Hello.
Hi, hon. How you doing?
Good, good.
How's this event been so far?
Oh, it's been amazing. Just the information that Titan brings to each event is just groundbreaking. I've talked to a number of sellers, all the way from starting to $1 million sellers, and everybody's taking away something from this event.
I love that. Now, one thing that you did, you're an Eagle Scout, right? And you were able to really take the niche that because it's you,
Yes.
and build a brand around that. You created a brand. You went from 0 to doing multi-7 figures and having an exit within just a couple years.
Yes, 4 years. I started with Titan in 2020 and exited in 2022 with a great exit.
I love that, James. And just the energy. Tell me about the energy.
Oh, it is amazing here. I mean, just from day one to all the events we do with each other, going different, dinners at night with your group, and just the amount of networking and information sharing within the Titan is just like nothing I've ever been a part of.
Love that. Thanks so much, darling. Okay, so we're going to be walking around some more. What's up? Say hey. Just say hey. How's it going?
It's going great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
PPC, did it blow your mind?
PPC was awesome. I probably saved $20,000 just over the last 30 days. Learning the resources today, going in the account, listening to these guys, sharing awesome content. Went in there, found a bunch of stuff that I really shouldn't have been bidding on, saved some money. So that's always great,
Love it.
to make more profits.
Love it. Thanks so much, darling. Okay, so we're going to walk around now. People are kind of going outside because we're going to be having like a whole beach party and that kind of thing. But it's just been a really amazing day full of content. Look at these guys. Say, hey, guys, say hi. Say hey. What's up? What's up? All right, we're going to be going outside in just a second, but I got Dan here. Hey, Dan.
Hey guys.
So tell them about the PPC challenge that we're going to be doing.
Yeah, sure. So in Titan, we released the PPC framework about 18 months ago. And we knew straight away that whilst it was amazingly effective and it revolutionized PPC in that period, we know we could go further. So we've spent the last 18 months updating our PPC strategy and effectively moving it from this one-size-fits-all approach to a tailored strategy specific to the 3 types of products that any products on Amazon fall in. So this is non-subjective, semi-subjective, and subjective products. And each one has a different PPC strategy because the shopper behavior and the path to purchase is different per product type, and therefore the way you deploy PPC and the placements you target need to be tailored to that profit. So we've spent 18 months testing this, generated over $100 million in sales with this strategy, rolled out across hundreds of brands here inside of Titan that have all fed back on what's working into the Titan system. And on March 11th, we'll be going live for 5 days with our brand new PPC 2.0 challenge, where we'll be live inside of a Facebook group for 5 days straight, giving you this blueprint and showing you how to apply it in a very tailored way to your product type, your brand, and ultimately to deliver the goal and the goals that you're striving for in this business. So March 11th, brand new PPC 2.0 challenge, 5-day live day challenge. We'll see you there.
Love that. All right, Dan, walk with me. Walk with me. Okay, so the way that we do this whole thing in Cancun is we have the networking, we have the content, and we also have these incredible experts that we've brought in because these guys are exactly what I just said. They're experts in their field. They're the stars of the sky. And so we give people the opportunity to actually meet with them and see how things, oh my gosh. Hello. Hi, Yoni.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, good. Want me to hold this? All right.
Okay, so talk to me about this Titan event and what you guys provide in this sort of expert section of Titan.
You got it. So here with Gatira, our mission is very simple. We focus on maximizing FBA reimbursements for Amazon FBA sellers. So we're here to answer any questions that the Titan members that already use us have. Or if you're brand new to Titan or you never tried Gatira, we're here to answer those questions as well or help you on board. In short, but also we kind of discovered that lately there's about $700,000 plus for a few Titan members that was extra that was available. So we made sure to have Dan reach out to you about it. So if you're here in Cancun and Dan emailed you, make sure to follow the instructions. But if you have questions, we're here. But if you're not in Cancun, check your inbox and look at the instructions from Dan, how we can, with a few clicks, get much more refunds. So check that out. But I also have here my friend.
Heidel.
Hi, Heidel.
Hi.
Okay, so you're obviously one of my Titans, and you came to Cancun, and then you came to meet with one of the experts, and then did anything come about meeting with Gatita?
Yeah, I think when we started with Katite maybe after September event or maybe in the summer. I can't remember, but we were searching our spreadsheet so much, really having a hard time like figuring out how much of our inventory was missing. We have a liquid product, how much is like maybe thrown away in Amazon that's not accounted for. So we were excited to get started with them, and we've recovered about 12,000 so far.
Wow.
And so yeah, that's a relief, and we don't have to hunt for that anymore. Saves us some time, plus we know that we're taken care of. So
Oh
it's
my God.
awesome.
I love that, darling. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, so we're gonna walk around and see what else is going on in this expert land. Okay. Hi, Adam.
How you doing?
What's up? Okay, so this guy, cufflinks.com.
Yeah.
He's got an amazing brand. You do what? Multi 8 figures?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, tell me, what is it like to be a Titan?
Well, for us, it's very empowering. It's very educational. It's very useful. The level of dialogue and collaboration that you can get with your fellow Titans is fantastic. And it's really allowed us to take a sales channel that we've really been ignoring for the past, because we've got a lot of other stuff going on, and maximize it in ways that we had no chance of doing before.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so now this is Shane, and Shane is with Trace Fuse. Hello, Shane.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing?
Okay, so tell me what you guys have been up to. What are you guys doing?
Well, somebody's only an 8-figure seller, so we're trying to get him to 9 figures by removing his negative reviews, because apparently he needs money. I had no idea. So we're just trying to help, for his kids and everything like that. So what we're doing is we're kind of going through the process of what we do to remove negative reviews. There's a number of different things that we do, but at the end of the day, we know sellers have issues with, once again, not being able to get those reviews removed, those critical reviews, the 1, 2, and 3 stars. So we were just talking about that. We're running a sheet for them, and we're going to run it through the software and see what we can do for them.
Ooh, I love that. Such an edge. Okay, guys, you're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome.
Hello.
Hi, Galad. How's it going?
Good.
Okay, so one of the things that I see so many sellers doing is they do not delegate enough. They're still doing tasks that they really shouldn't be doing. And this amazing guy has put together a service that allows you to find the right kind of VAs that have been selected and gone through so much like training and all of this, so that you can basically pull them in and start working with them. Now, Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
Have you worked with Galad before?
Yeah, I have.
How did it help you?
It's been amazing. Rather than going through and hiring a VA on my own, trying to find them and getting 500 applicants that I had to try to screen and quantify and talk to, just going with their service and onboarding a VA that made impact to the business right away was amazing. She is like the best human being. She is so sweet, and her work ethic is phenomenal.
I love that. And now, from the event, what would you feel is like a top nugget that you can give everyone else from having been in this content for the last couple days?
Going through PPC and managing all of your cleanup in PPC and doing all of your maintenance, using the tools enhancements. The Justins are geniuses, and it's just amazing to be able to see them in person, ask questions, and PPC 2 is amazing.
I love that. So if they are not a Titan, they don't have access to the tools, what would be one concept that you learned from this that you think would be valuable to them?
I've used other tools as well before I became a Titan, Helium 10, Jungle Scout, but coming into the Titan tools, it's completely different. It's so much more simple. Managing your PPC is so much easier, and doing product research, looking at competitors, tracking competitors. It's so easy.
I love that. Thanks so much, darling. All right, we're going to get some more nuggets in just a second. Let me walk through here, and then we will find some more people. But before we do you want to look outside for a second? We're here And look how beautiful it is outside. I'm going to take you out to the ocean in just a minute, but we're going to walk through. Hey, gorgeous. Okay, so. Here we go. Here we go. Antonio.
Yes.
Hola, Antonio. ¿Cómo
Hola,
estás?
muy bien. Thank you.
Muy bien. All right. Give me a nugget for the audience that were not lucky enough to be here. Tell them something that would be valuable that you learned from the last couple days.
Well, the new PPC framework is amazing. Really, I think it's going to change my business, and I'm very happy that you developed that. So let's see. But I'm very happy that this new framework will really boost my business and decrease my tacos.
I love that. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. So if you haven't signed up for the new Titan PPC 2.0, you guys can get access to it just by going to that link that's below. Now, Kata, hi, baby. I saw you walking by. Hi, Chris. You guys can do this together. All right. So, hey, what are some takeaways from the last few days?
Takeaways from the last few days. Well, a lot. We simplify so much the way we're not just telling people what to do. We're actually trying to simplify so they can also inform the decision making and the managing on my favorite part, delegating, how it needs to be done. Right, Chris?
Exactly.
Yes.
All right, Chris. So tell these people they want nuggets. They're having FOMO. They wish they were here. What would you tell these guys? You got some takeaways from the last couple days.
Well, biggest takeaway from today was sanity, not vanity. So if you're spending way too much on PPC, you need to try and cut down on that a little bit more. Because I'm the biggest offender of that, spending way too much and my profit levels are not high enough. So by reducing the spend and taking some of these actions that were done today, we can increase the overall profit margin of the company.
100%.
I love that.
People have been so empowered today with the way we can now track exactly where you want to spend your money, and rather than paying Amazon to tell you where you should be, you can now actually manage exactly where you want to be. The software is telling you where you need to be. It's calculating where your bids needs to be. It's so simple. I know 6 months went on for this to be as simple as the guys received it today, but I'm so excited they're finally going to be able to understanding and empower themselves on knowing the numbers. That's so good. Like, it gives you a different way and a different stance to run your business when you know what you're doing and why, but you can still, delegate it now.
I love it. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so hi, guys. Hi. Okay, so talk to me. What are some nuggets from the last few days?
Well, one of the things about this event, it has given people so much clarity. Thank you, Athena. Lighting is everything. It's given people so much clarity on exactly how to break down what their product types are and how to deploy certain types of strategies based on where they are in their business and what kind of products they have. And that level of clarity, I just have never seen anything like it before. I've been in this business for a very long time, and I think that piece of it has always been a struggle and no one talks about it. And now we have very easy solutions built into the tools, and it gives the members clarity and allows them to see it all in one place. That's also a really big issue.
Oh, I love that. Thanks so much, girl. Okay, so guys, you guys have been helping people out, doing one-on-one strategy calls, giving these guys so much value. Talk to me about some nuggets that we've been getting from the last few days.
From the members?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I think focus and understanding of where some of their products are in the sort of the journey, as it were, the Amazon journey, understanding which products they need to focus on, which ones they're probably going to have to get rid of, potentially ones that they should probably put more effort into. I think all of that is really clear yesterday, and then obviously the PPC stuff today, understanding where your product is in that journey, what PPC structures and campaigns you should be running. All of that kind of stuff, I think, has been very clear today. And the PPC stuff today was unbelievable. I've already had 4 or 5 people come up to me and they can't believe how effective it is. And a few of them already signed up to the PPC services.
Yeah.
So, and the challenge. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. Okay, give it to me, Mark. What's happening?
So I think the word would be clarity for me. People have got so much clarity about their PPC. Like, there's all these different campaign types, and a lot of the people in the room were doing stuff that they had no business doing. Their product was nowhere near mature enough. It was in totally the wrong stage, and they got the clarity that they needed to understand that I just shouldn't be doing that. So they can now pull back, stop all the wasted ad spend, and become really profitable again.
Thank you so much, Mark. Okay, so Dan.
Yes.
Dan, break it down for me. there's been so much that's been put into creating this content, and the feedback, I keep getting similar feedback. It's like clarity, knowing where to put their effort. You did a whole thing on a way to identify which SKUs, like just kind of break it down for them a bit
Yeah,
more.
sure. So listen, I've been selling on Amazon since 2014, and what got us here isn't going to get us there in future. The platform, the marketplace, the competition has completely shifted, and so does our strategy need to. And our strategy needs to move with it, because as something gets more competitive, you need to make your strategy more sophisticated. Now, sophistication doesn't mean what I can add to something. Sophistication is how can I refine it to a point, take things away from it, make it simpler, but still achieve the same or a bigger result. So in the last 6 months, we've been in kind of the lab across 700 SKUs that we run and we own, generating hundreds of millions, not only in our own brands in the last few years, but with partner brands also, over 100 million a year under management, including ownership. And we've effectively remapped the business from a strategic point of view. The days of just relying on tactics of clicking buttons on Amazon are over. It doesn't matter how good a football player is at throwing a ball. If he doesn't have a game plan that he's throwing that ball within, you need a new strategic game plan to win on Amazon. And the new Titan operating system that we're rolling out is that brand new remapped strategic plan for a successful Amazon business on Amazon, tailored to the specific type of product you sell. And that's what I'm excited about, remapping the strategy.
I love it. Okay, so also,
There's a bunch of people working in there as well.
oh yeah, okay, we're gonna go see the people, and then I want to take you, because I have a couple of experts in there I want you to meet as well, and then we're gonna go outside. So just hold on, let's see. Hi guys. Hey guys. Okay, so here, hey, look at all these rock stars. Hi. Oh, look at this corner over here. I had to find Joel. Hi, Joel.
Hi, Athena. How are you?
I'm good. So, talk to me about the content the last couple days. So, Joel is a multi 7-figure seller, one of the smartest guys I know. He's the husband of one of my best friends, Anetta. And you were going to come to Cancun. It was kind of like a last second thing. You're like, okay, I got to be there. Tell people any sort of nuggets that you've been picking up from the last couple days.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first and foremost, I'm super stoked about being here, and I'm glad I was able to make it, because Titan is really the only network that I have seen that really gives you like the step-by-step of like, what does it actually take to make progress incrementally? Like, show me the script, show me what I can do in my business, and show me what I can do right now that will drive more profit in my business. So over the last couple of days, we went over obviously financing, cash flow, making sure you manage your cash flow. You don't want to run out of cash. Cash is still king, especially in today's economy. But today we spent a lot of time on really maximizing profitability through much more effective PPC management. And obviously PPC, there's a lot of variations on how to do PPC, but the way Titan has now consolidated the approach for doing PPC in a super segmented way that focuses on maximizing profit dollars is completely unique. I haven't seen anyone else anywhere in the industry talk about the kinds of things that the Titan team has been doing. And more importantly, they're giving us the tools that actually allows us to not only set up the campaigns this way and the campaign hierarchies this way, but actually manage them on a day-to-day basis in such a scripted way that I feel really confident of being able to hand it off to members on my team to continue getting the performance and results that we expect.
Boom. Absolutely. Boom. Thank you so much, Joel.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Okay. So now where are we going on this little adventure we call Inside the Titan Universe? So some of these guys are still working instead of going to the beach. This is my really good new friend, Vince.
Hey, guys.
So Vince was doing like 7-8 mil on Shopify, and then got onto Amazon in the last few months. And he was doing about what 5,000-10,000 because you had hired an agency.
Yeah, give or take. First couple months, 5,000-10,000. Got up to 15,000, and then kind of went back down. So it was really unstable for the first couple months. Yeah, and then kind of gave up with the agency, because the agency, nothing against the agency, but they kind of didn't really get us anywhere.
Yep. And then you joined Titan, and you went, and now you're doing about, what was it? You did 80K
last month.
Last
Yeah,
month. Yeah. So he jumped up. Now, Vince, actionable things that these guys can take away, because these guys didn't get to be here. Like, what are some action things that they could actually use in their business?
Yeah, I think that the trend was really, I mean, just overall through the entire event, we've really focused on profitability for the most part. I mean, today's like strategy and everything that we covered was geared towards cutting the fat, you know, especially with PPC, like just getting rid of the stuff that you didn't really need and just focus on like your CM3, your profitability, and make sure that like you actually have money to reinvest into other products versus just trying to beat it down, like, and try to like get from like 10 orders to 100 orders, but like you're sacrificing all of your profit. So that was really insightful, and also like the financial side of the business. I think it was very, very insightful. Having I think the first couple presentations were all talking about finances. I just realized I really need to improve like my financial ability, just the financial understanding of the entire business. So yeah, those are pretty much the biggest takeaways for now, and we still have another day to go. So
I love it. Thanks so much, my friend. Okay, so here's a couple more amazing people. Hi, guys. Hi, Susie.
Hello.
Okay, so for the people who are not lucky enough to be in the room, first of all, this woman is a badass. And what are some like actionable things? Like if you were talking to a friend and you're like, this is what I got from the last couple days, what would you tell people?
To revenue is vanity and profit is sanity. That don't go chasing, I might get a sale. I might get a sale here. Just be super directed on what you're targeting. Know your customer, know your product, and go over exactly what will solve that customer's problem. That's what you should go after.
I love that. Thanks, girl. That was exact. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey, Andrew. All right. Coming. It's Andrew.
Hello.
Okay, Andrew, take the mic.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay.
Okay, so we want some actionable nuggets from the last couple days.
The big thing is this action plan, that the Titan PPC 2.0 that Brendan and Justin and the entire PPC super duper crazy smart people built. It's this action plan that tells you exactly where are you right now. Are you just beginning to rank? Are you ranking but need to do a little bit better? Or are you scaling up? Or are you already dominating the market? Guess what? Most people are not dominating the market. So don't kid yourself if you are. You need to keep scaling it up. They have an action plan that shows you you're here, go here. It's like a treasure map. You're following the treasure map step by step to find that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
You are my pot of...
Look, here's the rainbow. Here's the rainbow. I love it. Look at this.
Tell them what that is.
This is the map. This is the treasure map. This is the treasure map. So we have... They printed it. Of course, it's handed out in PDF and stuff like that. But they printed it, and so you can know exactly what kind of product do you have, where to go, what kind of campaigns you need to start out. If you're launching, you need to do only these 3 campaigns for the first 2 weeks, right? Get these. This is the beginning of your launch. And then the second step is here. There's another 10 campaigns. And the third step is another 10 campaigns. It makes it easy, one by one, step by step, treasure map.
Amazing. And they can get that on the PPC challenge, because we're going to be doing a 5-day PPC challenge that everyone is invited to. Thank you so much. That was actually brilliant. Thank you, Andrew. We're going to be doing a 5-day PPC challenge. This is a complete update, guys. This is not a 2.0 that's sort of like, oh, we found a couple extra things. This is a complete revamp, which is, I think, why so many people are just naming the same thing. It's all about profit instead of vanity. It's all about having the sanity of the type of products, where to put your focus, everything that these guys are saying. I mean, it's just like a pattern, and it really is where you need to be in 2024. So I'm coming back to this amazing little land called the Expert Land. Look who it is. Do we have the best lawyer in our space? Patents and he wrote the book on this stuff, right? So we didn't bring just any old person. We brought like the expert.
Hi.
And Rich actually came to our very first Titan event. He's just a really good friend. I met him, at different events all over the world. And when we first started Titan, he was one of the guys that came through and has really been helping our network for a long time. So Rich, give them a couple pointers from where you stand in terms of how to have a lot of, protected value and enterprise value coming from you.
Yeah, well, first of all, yeah, I mean, it was great being at the first event, first Titan event back in 2019 in Orlando. Such a great foundation for the group, and I just really love being at Titan events. I mean, like, what a great community. And so I needed to say that first. Now, and actually at that first event, we even did a session about IP law and helping the sellers that were part of that group understand what they need to do to protect themselves and how to avoid stepping on the toes of other sellers and not infringing their IP. Lately, I think one of the things that I've been talking quite a lot about is creating exit value. So if you're building a brand, ultimately, you're probably looking to sell that brand. And if you want to do so, and you want to position yourself with the best possible multiples, then having IP and having the right IP is going to help tremendously with that. And so that's a big part of it, is making sure that they know how to create the right IP to strengthen their brand value. And beyond that, I think it's just important to learn about IP so that you could make sure you don't make the type of mistakes that just come from not knowing and not knowing that you don't know.
I love that. Yeah. Thanks, Rich. And how do they connect with you?
Best way to connect with us as well, actually go to ipforamazon.com and you can talk with my team about whatever it is you need regarding IP.
Love it. Thanks so much. Okay, Jesse. Hi, Jesse. Okay, so I met Jesse in New York at an event, and then this is his first Titan event. And talk to me about, like, the people who were in here. What would be like a cool thing that you learned from the last couple days that would bring these guys value?
Oh man, so much. It's just the conversations in the hallway, around the water cooler, in between sessions, and just little nuggets here and there. And it's really starting to stitch all the pieces together for myself. I've been selling on Amazon for a couple years now, trying to grok it and figure it out on my own. And really, since joining Titan in November, every time I join a work party or a work session, I have a question and I think no one's going to know the answer to this. I join and they're like, hey, have you looked at this? Have you considered this? And it's just like unlocked so much value for myself. I'm really enjoying it. And the camaraderie and everything else is great as well, just to be able to talk with people in the same space, dealing with the same problems that, you know, they've dealt. If they haven't dealt with that problem, they know somebody that has, or they can point you in that direction, and it's gonna fast track you so much more than spinning your wheels like I have been doing on my own. So I've really enjoyed it.
I love it. Thank you, Jesse. You're amazing. And look, Jesse is sitting with Rich. Like, how cool is this? Laptops open, having amazing conversation. Like, this is one of the things I love the most about our events, is just being able to connect people with excellence so that they can learn and grow so easily just by having the right people around them. So, like, oh my goodness, hello guys. How's it going, Josh? Look,
how's it going?
You get to hang out with Leslie? What? Okay, so I got to interview Leslie earlier, and I'm just so impressed with what you've built over the last 6 years and the amount of knowledge that you have and your team has on how to save people from making mistakes that could literally shut down their entire business, and just kind of crossing those T's, dotting the I's. It seems to me like it's really not that hard or that much work if you just do it in the first place. But then if you don't, and then you get into the trouble, then it gets complicated. And for some, you know, they can get into real trouble. But the good news is that we have our friends at Riverbend that can really secure and create safety for our guys so that they feel, you know, as a business owner, you want to feel like you want to sleep at night.
Yes, absolutely. You can't stay up all night worrying about problems, but it's not even just setting up your account right. In fact, I'm talking to Josh right now. He has new products that he's launching, and he noticed that the Amazon fees were different for each product. So there's two products, exact same size. Fees are totally different. So we're investigating right now before they start fulfilling why Amazon is overcharging him, so he can fix that instead of recovering the money later. So you do the homework up front and Amazon doesn't steal from you over time.
She's saving me $1 per package. She just found out that this exact same product, exact same weight, but one is showing an entire, what is it? Double the weight. Same, look, they're exactly the same, but it's showing double the weight in Amazon. It's costing me an extra $1 per FBA. Is that how I would say it?
Yes, for
an
FBA
extra
fees.
$1.
Okay, so do you see the value of having this brain next to this brain, right? And then we've got these products that are identical. And because of the experience that she's had and her team has had, it's that accumulation of knowledge, which is what we really believe in Titan. Like, I think that's quite a theme, is you surround yourself with amazing people, and it really shorts like the learning curve, right? Like, this might have taken him 2-3 years to figure out, and he figured it out now. And instead of having to, lose,
Deal with it.
lose
crap loads of money.
thousands and thousands of dollars just because of this one little thing. Like, the fact that you're here and what you do is just so great. So how can people who are not in Cancun, by the way, you should be in Cancun.
Should.
It's so beautiful here, and I mean, so much progress. But if they are not here, how do they connect with you?
Okay, so first you need to sign up with Titan so you can come to Cancun the next time they come, because it's beautiful. But you can also find us at riverbendconsulting.com. We love to talk to sellers about their problems, so give us a shout. Check out the website, and we have people answering the phones or answering the forms that you fill out so we can assist you.
Love it. And wait, before we go from the River Bend, I get to it's Brianna. How much do you love this event, babe?
This is my favorite event. I love Cancun. I love Titan. I love being here.
And just describe the energy of the people. Like, what is different? Because you go to a lot of events. What makes Titan Titan?
Honestly, it is the people. They are so dedicated and passionate, and they want to be here. They want to learn. The questions that they're asking, the time they're spending with us, you could tell they're invested in their business, but they're also invested in building relationships and friendships and having fun. And that's a big part of it.
Oh, I love it. And I love you. I love you. Okay. So I have one of my favorites here, one of my besties in the whole wide world, Miss Erin. And Erin, you came to Cancun a few years ago. I think that's where we originally met.
Yes, it was like three years ago, 3 Cancuns ago.
Oh my goodness.
Aww.
And she is an absolute badass, multi-7-figure rock star of a goddess. And I know you've been spending some time looking at TikTok Shop with Michelle. What are some nuggets that you could give these guys? Because they would they're having FOMO. They wish they were here. Let's give them a little love, a little nugget.
Yeah, well, I've had 2 very significant, impactful conversations already. So with setting up TikTok shops, I went from honestly didn't even know if we could do it, how it would work with fulfillment. Spent a few hours with Michelle, and now we just did our first test order, and we're going to be actually using it to liquidate some stock and minimize losses, which is so huge for the company. If I wasn't sitting there with Michelle, I'm just so bad, like the SOPs, the details, she was answering all of my questions, and also saved some mistakes just with a conversation I had over lunch, talking to Trevor, the branding expert. Just gave me some really good feedback, valuable, fresh eyes, fresh perspective, that I'm going to not do some things that would have really been complicated later. So super valuable.
Love it. And has it been fun?
Oh, it's always fun. Cancun is amazing. If you haven't been, you have to come.
Yes, you have to come. Last night we had a whole under the sea party, and it's going to be so good. And then we're about to head to the beach. We're about to go to the beach. It was a very intense content day yesterday. It was very in depth. And today we just released Titan 2.0. So that was huge. So now that everyone's gotten so much done, we're going to go do some networking on the beach in the cabanas. Does that sound good, ladies? Yeah, let's go. Okay, I love it. Mwah. Thanks, guys. All right, so we're going to be wrapping up soon. I have just a handful more. There's Shane. Look at these guys. Okay, how lucky are you? Let's just be real. How lucky are you?
I'm very lucky.
You have both Rob and Yoni from Gatita.
I just won the lottery.
You just won? Okay, so just so now I forgot to mention, if you guys want to connect with Gatita, go to gatita.com/Titan Network so you can connect with them directly. But there is no one in the space, and I will say this, I have worked with a lot of sellers. I've been in this industry for 9 years. I talk to thousands of people. No one takes better care of people in this industry than these guys. They find the money that no one else can find. They do it with integrity. They take amazing, amazing care of our people. And that's why I am so grateful that these guys are not only part of our network, but they'll sit here and they'll take care of my members like this. You see that? Anyway, just love you guys. Thank you for all you do. All right, so we're going to walk around. I'm going to see who else is here because I think everyone went outside. I think we should go outside and see the beautiful ocean now, but I'm just going to see if there's anyone that's still left here because I feel like most people headed out. Let's see here. Hey, how's it going? Okay, so people are still working in here, but I think we're gonna go outside. Yes. All right, I'm gonna take you outside so that you can see a bit more of the inside skinny of what happens. Oh, actually, before we do that, I have Stephanie. Hi, Steph. Hi. So these guys want nuggets. They want some nuggets.
God.
Give them some nuggets from the last couple days.
Ooh, nuggets from the last couple days. Let's see. We have successfully transitioned almost 30 people into the future 12 months of their brand and that success by sitting down with them and talking to them for 15 minutes at this event so far. Just breaking down simple things. And it has changed the trajectory of their business. So I think that's a pretty good nugget.
Hell yeah, girl. Okay, so talk to me about this. So you have somebody, and with our tools, what are you able to see at a glance?
At a glance, I am able to break down where you are bleeding in your business and whether you need to optimize or kill a product pretty much within 5 minutes. What that does is it helps you streamline and lean out your catalog. So you're not just focused on revenue, but you're focused on the profitability of your business, and you're no longer having cash flow issues, unable to launch new products, unable to scale, and eventually unable to exit. So what our tools do is it helps you see from a SKU by SKU level each kind of conversion, what your CM1, 2, and 3 are, so that you know if you're overpaying in fees, if your packaging is too big, if your COGS are out of whack, if your PPC gets crazy.
I love that. Okay, so walk with me. We're gonna go outside. So yeah, guys, you are so lucky that on March 11th, we're gonna be doing a challenge that everyone's invited to. And so you can do it from the comfort of your own home. I think we might be charging peanuts just to make sure people show up. And so get on there, go to titaninvite.com/PPC. That's it. titaninvite.com/PPC. Sign up for our PPC challenge, because as you can tell, pretty much everyone's saying the same thing. It is the way to look at the future of Amazon, the way to look at the future of your business and actually make it profitable so that you're winning. And no longer is it a game of revenue. If you want to sell your business, if you want to have enterprise value, there needs to be profit. You need to be making actual dollar bills. I'd say that's like pretty much summarizing what everyone's been saying.
I mean, that's the only thing that there is, because Amazon has changed the terms of service, right? You can no longer pay for reviews, get your friends to do it. They track if you geographically know someone and got a review from them. So that becomes a problem. You can't use rebate key anymore or have any of those kind of keyword hacks. Like, it is all PPC to succeed on Amazon. So if you don't have that dialed in and you're not up to speed on what's happening next and what's working, then you're going to fail. It's the only way forward.
I agree. So what I'm going to do with you guys now is I'm going to actually walk with you to the beach. Come on, Steph. Oh, good. Guys, come follow me. We're going to find the beach. Everybody come. Well, not yet. Just go take them to the beach.
We can take them to the dolphins.
We can take, oh, you want to see the dolphins? Okay, so this resort is actually pretty damn ridiculous. There are dolphins in this water right here. Okay, so here. Look, those are the dolphins. And there's an aqua. It's unreal. So we're at an all-inclusive, and single restaurant here is amazing. There's like a French restaurant. There's a Mexican restaurant on the beach in the sand. There's a coffee shop that I basically have gotten my money's worth just in coffee. but I'm walking with you up here. Just bear with me, guys, to the beach. So you can our beach party. And you can see the ocean over there. Ladies! What is it? Dan, come here. We're walking to the beach. Oh my God, it's Scott Dietz. No? Okay, fine. Come. The beach is this way, right?
Yeah, it's that way. So, takeaway's been that we've had some actionable nuggets from this thing, or what?
Yeah, it's just everyone's kind of saying the same thing.
They're all talking about the PPC framework, right? So look, let me break it down. When you think about selling on Amazon, you have to liken it to climbing Everest. Every SKU, every ASIN, every listing has a level of maturity in the life cycle of its strategy on Amazon. And just like you wouldn't attempt to climb to the peak of Everest in one climb, you gain the experience at each camp. You go to base camp, you go to first, you go to second camp. Liken that to your sales velocity and the rate at which you're capturing reviews and the visibility that you're gaining as you capture reviews and climb that mountain. And therefore, the relevancy of the keywords that you're targeting, starting with hyper-relevant, hyper-targeted placements with PPC, is where you win on conversion. And then as you gain more credibility and you start exhausting the available keywords and targeted placements, then you start moving up the mountain, broadening your keywords and broadening the campaign targets. But remember, with broader targets, you lose control, and Amazon is a conversion-driven marketplace, and everything you should be doing should be structured for control of conversion, and that's providing that you've got the right CM1 and CM2 margins to allow you to compete. Because remember that Amazon is a pay-to-play platform, and you need that margin in your product to be able to compete with advertising and acquire customers.
Absolutely. Okay, so Dan, we're just going to walk out this way, and then we're going to end off because I took them from the conference room. Now I'm taking them for a tour, and we have our beach party set up out here, and it's more of a networking thing, to be fair. But this resort is unreal. Like, look at these beautiful swimming pools, and hi. Oh my goodness. Okay, so
there you go. You can see you got Brendan over here.
Yeah, the beach party hasn't even started yet, but like people are just.
These guys for a few more nuggets.
I think I will. Okay, so one of the things I love to do, whatever part of the world we're in, is to incorporate the environment. Yeah, I'm curious where you guys are in the world. Where are you? Hi, guys. Hey, hello. Hi. So talk to me. How have the last couple days been?
Incredible. Yeah, it's been amazing. The intelligence in that room of the leaders just blows my mind. This is my third year coming to Cancun, and yeah, it gets better every time. Reconnecting with other sellers, my ecom family, and I've learned so much. The PPC management today was very simple somehow, which is not something I say very often about PPC because I'm not a numbers person. So thank you to Brendan over here, our hero.
I love that.
Yeah, incredible. Can't wait for the rest.
Thanks so much, Brendan. Wait. Okay, so the people haven't come yet, but I just wanted to give you mad props because it's been a couple days of some great content. But what a lot of people are saying is the simplification of where to put their energy and their focus, and to not treat products equally, that every single thing has a way to take a look at. Can you explain that just in your own magical Brendan way?
Yeah, so I've been around the Amazon space for about 10 years, and the one thing that's really hard to do as someone that's not a numbers person, I'm also ambitiously lazy. I'm not a spreadsheet geek, but I have always been really, I guess, creative in trying to find solutions to make things super simple. And so I've always aspired to teach the members and to build tools that make things super simple. So someone like me who doesn't like spreadsheets, who doesn't like to dive into numbers, who doesn't like to get super granular, can actually understand what's happening and get an at a glance overview of what's happening. So we're trying to build the tools in a way where everything is viewable from a campaign level, at a glance, and you can hop into anything you need to take action. Everything's simple to read. It makes sense. You can look at all the different action points and touch points that you want to make a decision on your campaign rather than all the things being siloed all over the place. So we're really trying to make it easy. And I've gotten a lot of great feedback from everybody today saying that, like, I don't run my PPC. I feel like I can get closer to auditing my agency or auditing my PPC manager now that you showed me some of these new techniques. And so we're just trying to make it simpler for everybody.
Thanks, Brendan.
Absolutely.
You're amazing. Okay, I'm going to take you guys to the beach. And so, yeah, go to titaninvite.com /. Okay. What is the difference between Titan and other things?
Oh my God, it is way different. It's like so much better. The energy, the vibe, the value of the content, the networking is beyond anything.
I love that. Thanks,
Yeah, for
Starling.
sure.
And look, I have Maggie here who started her brand and scaled it and exited. What is Titan like for you?
Well, I wouldn't really have the success that I have without having had Titan from the very beginning. I mean, we started out by going to China together and learning everything, learning from the guys, the experts that are in the field. And I'm here because of what you created.
Oh, I love you, baby. Thank you. Okay. Apparently the signal is pretty weak out here at the beach, so I'm going to come back. But the beach is getting set up. They have like a taco bar and all kinds of amazing things on that beach. And we're setting up, there's like these fire pits for when it comes nighttime. And I mean, look at these cabanas. Look how cool that is. I'm pretty obsessed. I'm obsessed with the whole thing. I'm obsessed with the experience of it all. I'm obsessed with the people. I'm obsessed with how we've been able to take some very complex concepts and our guys have been able to break it down to a level to where it is very simplified and it just really gives the owner of their business need to be successful and to really understand where they're going with it. So now we are going to go, you know what? I'm going to ask Freddie something and I think we're going to end off in just a second. But Freddie's one of my longest friends. Also, he came to my first China Magic. Hey, Freddie, give me something actionable that happened in the last couple of days, something that they could take home.
Well, I want to first call all my Latin American friends, all the guys that it seems impossible to sell on Amazon. This is the place. I'm from Argentina and the living proof that someone from outside US can actually jump into Amazon and do 6-7 figures. But it's impossible to do it on your own. That's why Titan is the best place to be. So if you join us, I'm going to be here to support you guys.
Love it. Now give them something that they can use in their business now. Somebody who's already selling on Amazon. What would be a takeaway from the last couple of days?
Well, several Titan tools. I love it. And what we saw about listing creation, like every image has to have a meaning. And since the first bullet point up to the last image and the video has everything to be aligned in order to show the benefit.
Love that. Thank you so much, Freddie. Okay, so we're going to walk back now. And I think the main takeaway from all of this, guys, is that you really do need to understand your numbers, where you're going with it. Oh, my goodness. Is that Michelle? Michelle, I've been looking for you. Okay. Okay, so Michelle, I've been looking for you. So far we've only done 2 out of the 3 days. Tomorrow is all about innovation. And Michelle is leading the way on TikTok. This woman is the queen. Now give these guys some actionable nuggets, something that they can take home because they're all having FOMO. They're not here. They're not going to be at your presentation, but you are putting together a full course within Titan that's going to be released very, very soon. So that's exciting. But just give them a couple little nuggets that they could use.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people are intimidated to get started on TikTok because they think that they have to be the creators, the one creating the content, and they're intimidated by that kind of idea. And the reality is that you can put the creators of TikTok to work for you. So you're not the one doing the work. The creators are the ones doing the work. And we show you in our course and in our training, and specifically tomorrow, the fastest path to cash for Amazon sellers on TikTok Shop. And that really involves recruiting creators and making sure you're picking the right ones for your brand, for your product specifically, and then accelerating their success for you with ad dollars. And a few other little secrets that we're going to share and release in the course later this month. I'm super excited to share you guys. But those are just a few things that people within the network can look forward to experiencing with TikTok Shop.
Love it. Thank you, darling. Thanks so much. Okay, guys. So go to titaninvite.com/PPC so that you can get all of the real-time actionable content. Everything has been updated. This is a complete 2.0. This is not the PPC challenge that you know from before. This thing has gotten to a lot of innovation, a tremendous amount of research, man hours, and testing and spend and brain power, and just everything that's gone into bringing out this clarity is something that I'm extremely proud of. And I have, it's okay. I've got my ladies in their bikinis and they're like, I am not coming live with you. Oh, but look, I have one more little pocket. I can't stop because it's just like people everywhere. Eric, hi, look.
How are you?
Hey, hey guys, hi. Okay, so give me some actionable tidbit that people can take home that are not here in Cancun, even though they should be here in Cancun.
Well, there's a new PPC structure, a new way of looking at PPC that I think will be really helpful depending upon the type of product that you have. Kind of breaks it into 3 categories. And I think that'll be a helpful way to look at PPC moving forward.
Boom, I love that. Thank you. Okay, guys, I think the live is over now. It's been an amazing hour with you. We've gotten to meet and see a lot of great people, and you've gotten to see the resort. The beach party is getting set up. It's been 2 days of very actionable content. And what we're going to be doing at the PPC Challenge on March 11th is going to be revolutionary. So really make sure that you get signed up for that. If you're selling on Amazon, you are going to need that information to have a successful time, because the days of just throwing money at the wall, hoping that something sticks, the days of caring about revenue and not profit are definitely over. And as you can tell, people are pretty blown away. And the people in the room have just been really, I mean, the energy has been incredible. So anyway, thanks for joining us. We will see you on the PPC Challenge, and hopefully you'll be at our next event, because these events are just spectacular. What people get done in those few days, it normally takes a very long time to implement any other way. So thank you to all of my amazing, amazing team, to Dan, to Brendan, to Justin, to all the leaders, the mentors, and all of the Titan members that have all put so much love and input, and just that collective contribution, that open culture of high achievers. People join forces and look to help each other to achieve amazing things. That's what we care about here in Titan. And before we go, there's this little goddess who's standing there taking a video of me, who is the one behind creating all of the magical events. And Vanessa, I just want to give you some mad props. She's amazing. And if you guys have not been a part of Titan or come to one of our events before, you definitely should connect with us. Okay? So have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.